Hey, beautiful you. The other day I had a musing about what we can learn from nature. And today I want to come to you talking about what we can learn from animals. See a theme here? Anyway, this morning, and it's just sort of these things in life that remind me of it. We have a dog, and he's a beautiful, wonderful dog, beautiful soul. And what he does, like every other dog, is every morning he wakes up and he greets you as if it's the first time he ever saw you, and he's so happy, and he's just so excited that you woke up. And so he comes up and he wants to be petted and he wants to be hugged, and his tail is wagging and his whole body language is like, oh my God, you're here. I'm so happy. I love you. And, just hang out for a little bit. And when I watched him greet my husband like that this morning, something just clicked in me. And I was like, how wonderful. They live so much in the moment. I mean, this can happen several times a day. I go out to drive the kids to school. I come back and he's like, you're here, my favorite person. By the way, all family members is his favorite person, right? And I'm so happy to see you. I'm wagging my tail, I'm moving my body, and I'm just kissing you, and I'm, rub me, and it's just, you get engulfed in all this excited, wonderful energy because he's so excited. I mean, if you think about it, what if we were like that? And I know it sounds silly, but what if we're like, oh my God, you're my favorite person. I'm so happy to see you. Come over here. Let me give you a big hug and a kiss, and let me do this 10 times more today because I'm just so excited to see you. That just captured so much of our, I'm experiencing this sensation now in this moment of being so happy to see you, and I'm embracing that experience, and I'm saying, bring it in, give me some love. And when you translate it into that, it's like, oh, that's a little bit silly. But at the same time, if you really contemplated and meditated on it, you'll see the beauty of it, because even as the days go towards the evening, he still has that kind of energy of excitement and just beauty of you and him having this connection. I'm talking about my dog again. How can we incorporate that into our lives and be excited about the things that we're just kind of like, meh, that happens every day. I wake up, I see you every day. I go to work, I see you every day, and you and you and you. What if we could give at least a brilliant smile and be like, how are you doing today? Are you okay? It's so good to see you. I'm happy that you're here. And I start laughing just because it seems like too much, but maybe it's not too much. Maybe that's a beautiful way to greet people and just, embrace that they are there and they entered into your scene at this point in time. They came to see you, and how can your energetic togetherness create something bigger. So that was one thing that my dog did. And then I started thinking about my cat, because we're talking about all kinds of animals here, and it's easier with our pets because we see them a lot. It's harder to kind of see the habits with animals out in nature. Oh, I'm sure they have amazing, beautiful habits. And I thought to myself, my cat, she is so nice to herself. If she feels like resting, she will go lay down and she will rest. And it doesn't care if she rests all day or for an hour or all night, or, she will hang out until she feels like she's fully rested. And if she's not feeling well, so our cat hasn't been feeling well for a little bit of time, she takes care of herself by resting. She will lay down in this corner, hopefully where nobody's really finding her, because we're also fond of her. We'll pick her up and be like, oh my God, yeah. She'll lay down and she will give herself the gifts of resting, of just being there for herself, allowing her body to tune in and say, where do I need healing? Where do I need to feel better? Okay, it's over there. Okay, let's focus the energy on that. You rest, you body, you rest so that I can take care of this healing process. And that's something that's also beautiful for us to embrace. A lot of times we're like, I'm not feeling so well, but I got to go to work anyway. And I know that's the reality sometimes, but I'm just saying, when we have the opportunity and we truly tune into our body who's saying, excuse me over here, need a little bit of rest, you know, otherwise I'm going to get sicker and you're not going to like it. Take that time. Take that time to rest, to fully allow yourself to rest and not be shaming yourself into saying, oh, I really should be doing this. I really should be doing that. I promised him I would do this. I promised her I would do this. I have to do this for the kids, so on and so forth, which I'm sure could be absolutely true. But what if you allowed you to heal, to rest, to become better? And do as minimally of those other things as you possibly can. Those are the two lessons that I wanted to bring to you today. And obviously dogs and cats have a lot of more lessons, but it's just, I would say, as I would say about the trees as well, is that they're way more advanced than we are in terms of how they are connected to the universe, how they're connected to the source, how they're connected to the energies that are all around us. They can sense things that we are oblivious about because we're not tuning into them. We're not tuning into those signals. They're still there. They're tuning in. They're saying, oh, okay, it's going to rain today. I can feel it. I'm just going to go hang out over here, for example. So if we start to emulate, they're modeling for us, right? They're modeling the behavior of being in the now, taking care of yourself, being happy in the now, being just paying attention to what's happening actually right now. Not being like, oh my God, but tomorrow I gotta do this. And then I can't believe what happened yesterday. That's so, I know we all do that, but maybe just move that to the side for a little bit and just be happy in the now, or allow yourself to rest in the now and be happy about that too, that you care so much about yourself that you allow yourself to rest. Thank you, beautiful souls. Namaste. Lots of love.